Good evening, everyone, and welcome back in the weekly market outlook. I hope everyone is all right and enjoying their weekend, getting ready for the next week. And I hope last week was pretty good for all of you, although it was slow, but I hope was good for you. So let's get ready for the next week and let's look at the weekly market outlook again. So if you want to join for training, head to the website techtradingacademy.com. If you want to join the group for daily trade setups, head to the group training. If you want to learn from one-on-one, then you can head to the one-on-one one-on-one training. If want to know more about the stuff, then just simply fill this form and send it to me. Yeah, fill this form and send it to me for further information. Okay, so let's look at the social contacts. If anyone want to follow me on social sites for updates, for ideas, or for something like that, or for direct information rather than filling that form, direct information like direct text, send me direct text on the TV or on the Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you want. Just simply head to the idea, click on the idea, and you're gonna see the links. All links are over there. Wherever you want to follow me, like YouTube, website, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or Telegram. Yes, so Telegram is the most active platform for getting quick updates and a trading view as well. All right, so let's move on for the next week. Okay, so if you guys remember that in last weekly market outlook, I have shown you the wicks. Unfortunately, we didn't hold the weekly market outlook last week because of some reasons. I was busy. I wasn't able to hold that. But if you already know the previous weekly market outlook, then you know what you are looking for. Yeah, so just look at that wicks where it is. It is back to the 16 where we were 50. Yeah, so that was the very high probability trade setup. So if you guys took that, perfect. If you guys didn't take that trade, so at least you learned something. All right, you learned something. If you are completely new how to trade on it, just next time keep in your mind every time when you're gonna see wix is going to get back to the 30, 40, 50, the higher the price, the better the opportunity you're gonna see on this. Yeah, this is just for letting you know that where it is that maybe you guys are not tracking that, but that there was an opportunity. I have shown you that opportunity. That was a very high probability opportunity. Yeah. All right. So similar like that, there are a couple of opportunities which are forming on the coins market, which you guys has to keep eyes on those opportunities. All right. So the first opportunity I'm going to show you is this coin. I have posted an idea and uploaded the idea on the YouTube and a TV as well. So many guys are not looking on these coins. They are looking for the Bitcoin or something like that, those coins which are already moved a lot. Let's suppose you are looking at the Bitcoin. We are looking at the Bitcoin as well, a longer term rise, and it will go back up for longer term. All right, so I'm just going to give you an example so that you can understand where is the potential and where you need to put your money rather than putting your money on those coins which has already moved and not going to give you good money. Let's suppose you bought at this area and your target is 20. Indicator gonna create a problem, so we're gonna remove that. Okay, so let's suppose you bought the Bitcoin, whatever the stop placement you are using. Yeah, the tighter the stop loss, the less probabilities you're gonna get on your trade setup. The bigger the stop loss, definitely your risk reward is gonna get affected. All right, but the point is, if you are going to buy the Bitcoin, or let's suppose you bought the Bitcoin at this area, or going to buy again, that will give you something like that, 1 to 3, or 3 time or 2 time of your investment. All right, 300 or 200. All right, let's suppose you are in spending 5,000. That will give you something like 3 time. All right, so the investment you need the trade you need to look for is that where you're gonna get some money. All right, after holding that coin, after a couple of times, you're gonna get something. All right, you're gonna get something. You should spend money over there. Which coins are having higher probability setups, high probability reward, and high reward, high probability setups, and less risk. All right, so 230, 234, 35, something like that you're gonna get here if you're gonna buy the Bitcoin. But if you're gonna spend your money on that coin, this coin, that will give you nice money. Let's suppose you are spending $2,000 on it. Okay, so the way it is doing here, what we believe that we're gonna see one more move down. Yeah, we're gonna see one more move down on this coin in next coming weeks or even coming days. So this is a longer term investment, a longer term opportunity. It has already tested 270 or 268 areas. You guys can see that. All right, so if the next wave is going to appear over there, that next wave, highly likely price going to sit close to the 30 area or 35 or 50 cent areas. Even if it is going to hit the 60 area, 60 cent, you can buy over there for longer term. All right, so what we are looking for, we are looking for the 40 cent. Let the price get back to the 40 cent and buy that coin. Yeah, with $2,000. Let's suppose you are spending $2,000 on it and buying 5,000 coin. Yeah, this is not unrealistic. This is realistic. All right, this is not unrealistic. Realistic. Why? It has already tested that area 25. All right, it has already tested that area within 62 days. All right, so currently they are under pressure because of the regulations. Regulations are going over there across the world. All right, most countries are regulating the cryptocurrencies. Okay, so there is a longer term potential. All right, there is a longer term potential on the cryptocurrencies. All right, so let's suppose you are spending 2,000 and buying it at the 40 cent, buying 5,000 coin and selling those coins at 30 area, $30 per coin. It will hit that area in longer term. Yeah, you're gonna get 150K, which is reasonable. Yeah, on this investment. So if it is not going to hit that area, 30 area, and going to stay above or going to stay close to the zero, you are not going to lose anything. Yeah, you are not going to lose anything. What you can do, you can close your trade even on 40 cent. You can sell those coins again once price gonna get back to the 40 cent and just leave the market. Yeah, so no risk, zero risk, safe investment, high potential. Yeah, and the factor is unknown. Is there the unknown factor is there is the time. We don't know when price gonna reach to the 30. All right, that is the unknown factor. So for that we have to wait. We have to wait. We have to wait when it will grab attention from the media or from the investors. Then when they're gonna put their money here, then we're gonna see the rise on it. Then we're gonna see the next wave, the impulsive wave like that. All right, but the point is you have to keep eyes on it. This is the opportunity you have to grab. All right, and the potential you guys are gonna see over there is 4,000. All right, even it can go beyond that, but it's a matter of time. All right, so what I'm currently anticipating, I'm anticipating that within 150 days, which is a you know which is a quite long period of time, but within that 115 days, 50 days, it can go back up. All right, so we have seen 62 that way within 62 days, and the same wave, the way we are having currently back to the bottom, appear over that bearish wave appeared over there within 80 days. All right, within 80 days. So next wave, if that next wave is not going to be so aggressive like that and going to be corrective like that, yeah, can take something like that period of time. So if you can hold your money that period of time, buy it. If you can afford more than that, perfect, buy. These are the coins which are going to make you a millionaire. Okay, Bitcoin is not going to make you a millionaire. All right, so invest here. This is the first opportunities. Of course, we're not going to see price within the next week going to rise. Yeah, this is the opportunity which will take some time. All right, so the reason to show you so that you guys can prepare for the opportunity. Okay, so similar here on the Ripple is also quite similar like that. What we are looking for on the Ripple, we are looking for it to go back up, test the bottom. It has already tested the bottom, and it has tested the 55-cent area. We are anticipating it to test the 30-cent area and give us a buy over there for longer term. You guys can place order over there if you don't have enough time to watch the market every time, and if you even completely don't know how to buy these coins, just head to the Google or head to the YouTube. All right, so a lot of stuff is over there for learning how to invest in the coins. All right, so similar, quite similar like that. All right, so the potential we are looking here on the Ripple is quite similar like the Mona coin. All right, 6,000. So if it is not going to give you 6,000, it will go back up within 2018, at least up to the previous high, which is also a good money, almost 3,000. Okay, so these are the coins which gonna give you money. All right, here on these coins you need to spend your money. All right, so Ripple, Mona coin, World coin. So structure is quite similar almost on all these coins, the coins which I'm showing you. All right, so last time when I was showing you buy setup here on this coin, I was showing buy setup at this area when it was close to the $2. Maybe you guys were following me on the TV or have seen that buy setup in the weekly market outlook, but that was the opportunity. Okay, so similar here, similar formation here. Let the market break this continuation formation and come close to this bottom, close to the 34, 40 or 50 cent. Buy this coin. Currently price is close to the 3.60 cent, and it already went somewhere here. Let me check that. These are the opportunities, guys. Okay, if you can afford $2,000, $2,000 is not a big money. Yeah, $2,000 is not a big money. Anyone can afford that, so you're not gonna lose that money. All right, you're not gonna lose that money. So let the market come close to the, you can see over there it has already went up to 1.78. Let it come close to the 50 cent, 60 cent or 40 cent areas. Buy it. All right, buy it for that wave. All right, this wave will appear within 2018. If not going to appear over there within 2018, you don't need to do anything. Hold your coin and wait for the price to come somewhere here, and then take off your profit. Okay, so 2,000 gonna give you 60,000. Yeah, if you are going to sell that on $12, and it will reach back to those areas. That's for sure. All right, these coins, the coins I'm showing you, will reach back to the areas I'm showing you. Yeah, similar like the Wix. So the next coin is the Verge coin, similar like that, like the Ripple, like the Mona coin. Okay, one more move down, same areas, bottom, that previous bottom, this wave, let the market come close to the bottom, let it sit at this area and buy. That's the wave you need to grab over there. Okay, so what is the potential? 2800. All right, these are the coins which are gonna make you millionaires, if not millionaires, at least rich. So next coin is this, similar here, bottom, buy. Okay, all right, so it is already running close to the 19 cent. So you have to buy when it is going to hit the lower trend line or flat, this blue line, bottom. Yeah, bottom, buy, hold it. All right, hold these coins for longer term. If you can hold your, trades more than one coin, hold that. So my preferred coin is the Mona coin. Yeah, this coin, because the potential is higher than the others on this coin. 4,000, even it can go even beyond that, even can go beyond the 30 area. These are the coins where you have to spend your money. So currently market cap on these coins is very healthy. Yeah, not something like scammed coins or scammed other coins which gonna completely gonna get down, or project is gonna close down. All right, so you're not gonna lose money on these coins. So consider these are the opportunities, so that you can make some money. All right, so buying the Bitcoin gonna give you 3 times. All right, 300 or 250, something like that. All right, but buying these coins gonna give you 4,000, 3,000, or 2,000, something like that. Consider these opportunities. All right, so let's move on to the other market, other assets. Okay, so DXY, any question on it? Anyone has a question on it? On the setups I have just shown you guys. The setups are quite similar like that. If you guys remember that last weekly market outlook, I have shown you these setups. If you remember that. Okay, where price is just rising. Yeah, so broker just had to the YouTube. Yeah, if you consider that you don't want to hold your coins with the exchanges, just move your coins onto the ledgers and hold there. All right, so you feel some threat from the exchanges, you feel that exchanges can get down and your investment gonna be unsafe, just move your coin on ledgers. So a lot of stuff is over there on the YouTube, just search it or Google it. Yeah, so these are the opportunities which I have just shown you, where price is just going on Nasdaq 100 index is just rising. All right, rising. So if you are looking to buy these opportunities right now, you are very, very late. You were not prepared when it was falling, for buy. So similar like that, the setups which I have just shown you, you have to be prepared for that, for those setups. Okay, they're gonna be money. So let's move on. If you can't afford 2,000, at least buy with 500 or $1,000, which is very small amount. Anyone can afford that. So you at least buy those coins with small money and hold that. So let's move on to the no question. Yeah, so let's move on to the currency market. All right, so DXY, the bigger structure, you guys can see that is quite similar like the previous week. We are not having big changes over there. We are having a continuation formation at this area, okay, which is just developing over there. So for next week, you guys need to look for a continuation trade setup, breakdown and continuation to the downside. Yeah, if you remember that in last weekly market outlook, I have shown you breakup at that flat channel or sell this breakdown. Okay, that trade I have shown you. We haven't got the breakout, we got the breakdown at this area and price was just keep pushing for the downside. Alright, so we were looking for buy in our room for that when it was at the bottom. Alright, so for next week, just simply watch this to give you a breakdown. If you are going to have a breakdown, sell it. So make sure breakout should be aggressive. Alright, breakout should be aggressive for the downside. Breakout shouldn't be corrective. If breakout is going to be corrective, then watch it for breakup. Alright, like that. If breakout is going to be corrective, then watch this flag to continue for further upside. Alright, go for that trade. Buy for that breakout. Alright, and then consider this top, how price is going to react at this area. Alright, so far, for next week, this flag, breakdown, sell it. If you see strong breakout, sell it. That's your target. Watch it if it is going to continue, stay in for up to 41 or 27. If it is not going to go above that, take off your profit and watch for buy within this corrective structure. Alright, so Euro USD, same here. You all know that the bigger structure is quite similar like the previous one. Alright, so previous week, last weekly market outlook, I was showing you breakup and then buy. So we got the breakout. If you guys went for long and take it off your profit and went short, perfect. So if this is going to give you a flag similar like the DXY, then sell that breakout, let the market come close to the trend line, watch it, ABC move, then one more up move. Alright, if breakdown, watch it a continuation formation at this area for further downside. Alright, so let me show you the lower time frame so that you can get the idea what you need to do. Okay, so currently, watch this breakup. Alright, so if this breakup and buy. Alright, so watch this breakup, strong breakup, and simply buy for that trade. Alright, buy strong breakup. Alright, for that trade. If you don't see that breakout is not going to appear over there, and it is just going to give you one more up move, simple ABC move on 1 hour time frame, 1, 2, 3 ABC move, and then search this breakout and continuation to the downside. Alright, then let the market come close to that trend line and watch for that wave. Okay, so once we're going to see that trend is going to break down, then you need to search for continuation and further downside. That will be, we're going to talk about that next week. I don't think so within the next week that is going to happen. So within that week, watch this breakout or ABC move and then sell. All right, so we were selling in our trading room when it was already at the top. Now we are looking for it to continue further downside. So same here, dollar chief. If you guys remember that last week, I have shown you that trade. In last weekly market outlook, I have shown you that trade, yeah? Breakout of that flag and that trade. And then strong impulsive move from the bottom and reversal. Alright, so the pattern we are having currently is quite similar like the DXY, but slightly changed from those and slightly changed from the Euro USD. So simply just watch this breakdown. Okay, watch this breakdown for next week like that and sell it. Alright, sell it for one more move down. Once price is going to form new low or going to test that bottom, watch it to give you a reversal back to that top. Alright, so we're going to talk about your question later on. Alright, so let me look at the market first now, yeah. Okay, so this breakdown, strong breakdown like that here, sell it and watch it to continue. If you don't see that breakout is going to be stronger, breakout is not going to be stronger, going to be corrective, then simply let the market complete that ABC move, 1, 2, 3, and then watch it to continue for further upside. Alright, so longer term view on it. Okay, so within that pattern, the pattern currently we are having, we can see one more move down within that channel. Alright, we can see one more move down within that channel. So the bigger wave is this. Alright, so the bigger wave we are looking from that bottom is that. Alright, so that wave can continue after forming that flag, can keep pushing, or it can give us one more move down and then can reverse. Alright, so within that pattern, this one more move down is possible. Alright, so from bottom buy. Every time when dollar chief is forming new low, buy. So dollar CAD still keep pushing for upside. Not a best opportunity for me currently, but we are looking for it to continue for further upside. Alright, so what it can do, it can keep pushing like that. Alright, the way we are having that wave, it can keep doing like that and can complete that simple ABC move and then can drop for the downside. Alright, so for that trade, you have to track lower time frame, like 1 hour time frame. Watch a continuation formation first of all here at this area. Sell this continuation formation for the downside. Once price is gonna reach that trend line, watch this formation. Simple ABC move, like that one. Alright, watch it. If it is not going to break down, take off your short-term profit and watch it to continue for further upside like that wave. Alright, like that. So we can see a channel here, which is a very common pattern. Alright, that wave, and that wave can appear over there. So if it is not going to stop at that trend line and going to get down, going to break down after forming that continuation formation like that one, yeah, going to break down that trend, stay in that trade. Alright, up to that bottom. Very easy, very simple. You just need to watch a continuation formation on the current price. That continuation formation can appear over there on 30 minute, 15 minute, or even on 1 hour. So you have to understand, what kind of correction which is just forming over there. If you are not sure, just join our group. Alright, so how we look at the continuation formations. This area and downside, watch that trend. I hope you guys got a point what you need to do. It is very easy and simple. Let me show you what kind of pattern formation we can see here. We can see here that pattern. Alright, and price can stay within that pattern for a while. Okay, it can do like that, can keep pushing for correctively and can keep pushing for upside within that channel and can hit that yellow line at the top and then down. Okay, so here you guys need to pay attention after forming that. Either it is going to break down or going for another up move for something like that wave. So pound dollar. So pound dollar is still within the correction for one more up move. For next week, this short-term trade can appear over there like that trade, and once price is going to complete that simple ABC, then watch this to continue for further downside. Alright, that wave, and once price is going to hit that trend line, watch it. If you are going to see another wave for upside like that, then buy for short-term, and the longer term is sell. Yeah, currently we are currently we are selling the pound from the top every time when it is forming new high, because we believe in longer term this flag gonna break down. This flag gonna break down. This flag gonna break down, and price gonna come somewhere here within these areas, 125, 130. So this is a longer term perspective. So for short term, on lower time frame, short term buy is possible, and this simple ABC move, once price gonna retest that formation, gonna give you that formation like that. This is a flag. This is also going to be a flag, but on a bigger structure. Yeah, so retracement of 618 or 786 of that wave, then watch this trade. Okay, so if this wave is not going to appear over there for next week, you are not going to see that wave. Simply let the market come close to this bottom. I'm slightly going to change my structure. So if you know how these pattern develops, you don't need to worry about that. But if you are not sure, definitely this is gonna create a problem for you. But still, it is very easy. Okay, so what it can do, it can, it can keep correcting within that channel rather than going for upside. It can keep correcting within that channel like that, and can test that bottom and can give us that triangle or wedge, and can continue for one more up move. Okay, so for that buy, let the market come close to this bottom at this area. Watch it. Yeah, watch it up to that top. Okay, up to that top. So first of all, watch ABC move, the ABC move which I have just shown you, that wave, short-term buy close to this area, that lower channel line, simple ABC move, and then watch that trade. All right, so maybe you guys believe that this is slightly complicated for you, but it is very, very easy. All right, so pound chief, breakdown of that flag. All right, this is the bigger structure. If you remember that, we were looking for it to get down from that top. So currently we are having that flag, which is just developing over there. We are looking for it to give us that wave breakdown. Give us that wave, and even for further downside, or give us one more bullish wave like that from the bottom. Like that. Okay, so we'll decide about that when it will be at the bottom at this area. So far, you have to go for that trade next week. Okay, so on lower time frame, all right, lower time frame, this up move which is just appearing over there. One spike is going to form higher high. After that, watch it. Okay, this is your trade breakdown at this area and continuation to the downside. Yeah, we are having that flag. This flag going to break down. All right, it is quite similar like that. Like that flag, this is the sharper one, this is the corrective one, and this is the bigger correction on bigger structure, on bigger time frame, like daily time frame. All right, so higher high, search, sell. Euro pound, I think I have the chart on the pound chief. Let me look at that chart so that you guys can see that what we were looking for on longer term on this chart. And unfortunately I didn't update this chart, but that was the flag formation which was forming at this area. So we have seen that, and price was doing like that, and we were selling in our room at this area when it tested the 27 area. The pound chief. Okay, so this is the flag which I have just shown you. Yeah, so price slightly went above that, and we were selling at this area when that breakdown was coming over there. So longer term bearish. So those guys who are following me on the pound chief, they know what I'm talking about. So definitely within this idea, I have explained that pattern formation which was just forming over there. You see that? That was the pattern which was just appearing over there. That move appeared over there, and then price started to fall. Alright, that was the pattern which was just developing over there. Alright, that was the wave we are having currently on it. Alright, so that was the pattern. I hope you guys got the point, which way we are going on the pound chief for longer term. This is a continuation setup at the current price. Okay, so make sure you trade carefully on the continuation setups. So euro pound, let's look at the euro pound. What we were looking for when it was at the bottom, and what we were looking for when it was at the top. We were looking for one more bullish wave from the bottom, and if you guys were there in last weekly market outlook, you should be seller over there from that top. Or if you were following me on the TV, you should be into that sell from this area. We were watching price action on lower time frame at this area. So currently we are having that wave. Okay, so we are looking for this to break down and give us that wave, completion of that wave. Yeah, so the pattern is quite similar like that. All right, so slightly changed. This is a flag and this is expanding triangle. You can give any name, whatever you want, but this is a correction. Easy to understand. Correction, correction, and that was also a correction, and that was also a correction. So this is the trend. This is the trend. This is the trend. So make sure you sell one pair at one time. Either you sell the pound chief or you sell the euro pound. All right. So if pound chief is going to get down, this pair will not get down. It will stay within a bigger correction, the correction currently we are having, or even can slightly break up that top. All right, slightly can break up that top, can come somewhere here within these areas. Okay, so if this pair is going to get down, pound chief will give you a bigger correction on daily time frame, because these two pairs are correlated, so behaves against each other. All right, so let's look at the current market, what we can see on it. So currently we are looking for it to break down. All right, so for that trade, you have to wait for a continuation formation at this area. It is developing a lower time frame. You just have to watch that. You have to track that, and you just need to sell the breakdown. Yeah, if that breakdown is not going to appear over there, and it is going to go back up, watch it for short-term buy. Let the price come close to that top, and search the sell setup at this area. That's going to be much better, or rather than going for that trade. I hope is it making sense for you? Yeah, that will be much better than this one. So currently, if you are not into that trade, you missed the move. The move has already completed 50%. All right. So let's look at the lower time frame. What you need to search over there for next week. This is the flag which is just developing over there. We are looking for it to continue. You can see over there a series of flags. We were searching sell setup in our room at this area when that was happening over there. We were looking for it to get down. You see that series of flags or series of zigzag or ABC moves. All right, another one. All right, so similar like that, you guys need to search at this area, which is just developing over there. Okay, so this is just developing over there. A couple of more bars and watch it. Go for that and let the market come close to the bottom. And once price is going to hit the bottom, watch it. If it is going to reverse from the bottom, buy. Similar like the previous one, all right? But in longer term, this pair will go further downside. Yeah, it will not go above that area. It will go further downside. All right, so once price is going to get to that bottom, watch it, this area, and go for that trade. Yeah, we were selling it every time when it is coming close to this area, this area, this area, and this area, and buying every time when it is coming close to the bottom. Very, very nice trades that was there on this pair, and high probability trades that was there. All right, so if you are new, not sure about that, what we are doing, so there should be a chart. We are selling it from top. So currently we are having a continuation formation. We are looking for it to continue for further downside, a big correction on weekly time frame. We are looking for it to continue further downside up to this area. All right. So let's look at the next. Pound CAD. Same here. You should not miss this trade. You see that many people are not aware about where we can trade on these coins. So if you are not sure, look at them on Google, look at them on YouTube. They are out of the sight of the investors. When these coins gonna get insight from the investor, they're gonna put a lot of money, and these coins gonna go back up. That time you're gonna see the impulsive, aggressive wave for upside, which we are anticipating in 2018. All right, so that wave, that corrective wave has to end at this area. All right, that wave, we are searching on it on the pound CAD. It will appear. All right, so it will appear. When it will appear, make sure you are in. All right, so rising correctively. All right, so there is a corrective channel on lower time frame. This breakdown. All right, breakdown and continuation for further downside, that wave. Okay, this is a very nice wave which you have to grab on the pound CAD. Yeah, slightly it can go above that, but it will not going to ignore this view. Okay, this small move will not negate this longer term wave for the downside. All right, so make sure you are looking to sell, not looking to buy. It has already completed the wave. The wave we were looking from bottom on the pound CAD. This is the corrective wave which you just need to keep an eye. All right, this channel will break down. All right, break down and keep looking for it to continue for further downside. Keep your trade for longer term to the downside. Yeah, so if you are not sure when to enter, then wait and watch for it to give you a continuation formation at this area. Currently, we are having a continuation formation for upside. All right, so upside. All right, so these are the continuation formation for short term, for these waves, for these waves, for these waves. Okay, so this is the first impulse. Watch it. If you see that, sell it. This breakdown, aggressive breakdown, will give you a longer term reversal on the pound CAD. It will get down. All right, so it will get down. The pound CAD will get down. Pound USD dollar is quite similar like that. All right, so that's the wave you have to grab. Yeah, I have just shown you pound chief. Pound chief already completed 50% wave, but these pairs are at the top. They will follow pound chief. All right, these pairs will follow pound chief. It's a matter of time. So if you are not into that trade from top on the pound chief, then keep eyes on the pound USD dollar, keep eyes on the pound CAD. Okay, you can grab these trade setups if you miss those. All right, so this breakdown. Okay, this breakdown, sell it and hold it for longer term. Yeah, so if it is not going to break down, it can stay within this area for a while, within that corrective flag. Yeah, so close above that top. If price is going to close above that top, that means you need to search another impulsive move from top before going to get into the market. Okay, so it should stay under that top. If you guys knows how we look at the market, it should stay under that for downside. Okay, so your stop loss, if you use stop loss, then make sure you use outside. Okay, so you should use stop loss. Don't trade even without stop loss. Okay, so this ABC move should break down. Okay, so we were looking for sell at this area in our room when it was, even we were waiting for it to get back to that top before going to short on it. We were looking for this corrective ABC move to go back up, form new high, and give us sell from new high. These areas or these areas. All right, so watch this breakdown, this area, and continuation. These are the setups. The setups you guys have to grab on the currency pairs. Dollar yen, longer term bullish. All right, so I'm going to show you an example on this pair, this chart, so that you guys can understand what we are looking for, what we were looking for, and what other so-called experts were looking for on it. They call themselves expert, but so-called. All right, so this is the chart which I posted on 29th of October. Before that, 9 October, 29 October, and then 14 December. You guys can see that 14 December, 19 December, 24 January. Yeah, these are the charts, and what we were looking for on 19th of October. Let's look at the charts before. Yeah, first I guess we were looking for a buy from the bottom at this area. The wave we were having completed at this area. Alright, so every time when it was forming new high, we were selling the dollar yen. Okay, every time when it was forming new high, we were looking for sell. We know which wave, bigger wave gonna appear over there. You can see over there. This is called confidence. You know which way market gonna go. But you know what other so-called experts were looking for? It will go back up. It will go back up. It will go back up. Yeah, lots of guessworks were over there. So I'm pretty much sure they are having bad trades on it, and those who are following them, they're also having bad trade. So you see that, looking for this head and shoulder and selling. Even we were selling in our room at this area. Those who went short at this area, they remember. Okay, so we were looking for sell here on 19th of August as well. As I have just shown you, we were looking for sell at this area as well. So those who were, you know, short-term traders, when it was slightly going above that, they were freaking out. Oh, where it is going, where dollar yen is going. It wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, so we were selling here, or we were selling even here as well, on that breakout. All right, going down. So these are the waves you guys have to grab, which is going to make your account. Now we are looking for it to reverse. All right, so we were waiting for it to sit at the bottom and give us a reversal from the bottom. So price is just testing the bottom, yeah, and giving us some price action for reversal. Yeah, now this is our next forecast. Now we are looking for it to give us a reversal. So is it the reversal ready on the dollar yen at the current price? No, it is not. It is not. We can see one more move down at the current price. All right, we can see one more move down. So we are already into that short in our room from top on lower time frame, and we are looking for that one more move down to complete first before giving us a reversal. So those guys who don't understand what to look for, how to get into the market on our ideas on our chart, make sure you understand first before getting into the market. Okay, what you need to look for before going to get into the market. Okay, so blindly following others' ideas can give you some pain. Okay, you can lose your money just blindly following others' ideas. Yeah, you don't know what they are looking for before going to get into the market. Yeah, and you are just guessing. He's looking for the buy at that trend line, and you should buy at that trend line. The trend line he's showing, or the fib lines he's showing, or the indicator. No, market not gonna work like that. Okay, your trade setup's not gonna work like that. All right, so maybe the information I want to see on my chart at a current price, you don't know about that. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a decision once I will see that information on my chart, and you have no clue about that. So you have to know about that before going to put your real money on others' ideas. Okay, so don't follow anyone blindly. Don't follow anyone blindly. Follow only those which you think that yes, their ideas, their setups make sense for you, and you understand how their charts works and how their ideas work. All right, so now we are looking for it to get back give us that wave. All right, so currently we are still within that trend. Okay, within that trend, we can see one more move down. All right, so we can see one more move down. One more move down before going to get a reversal. If you know what you need to look for at the bottom, perfect. You are not going to get into the market too early. If you don't know, then try to know before going to put your real money on others' ideas. Okay, so I'm just telling you that a lot of people are posting these ideas and calling others buy here, buy there, buy here, buy there. But It is not working. All right. So price not gonna move from 786 or not gonna move from that trend line or the trend line which I have drawn, or not gonna move from 618, or indicators not going to push that price for the upside. When price gonna move, when people gonna put their money into the market, when people gonna buy the dollar, they can buy at 786, they can buy with a lot of money at 886, they can buy when your indicator is showing you oversold, all those conditions. Yeah, it can reverse from any place. Okay, it can reverse from your support area, it can reverse from your resistance area, it can reverse from anywhere. All right, so we are just having behaviors of traders on our chart, how they are trading, how they are putting their money into the market. We are having their behavior on our chart. We are looking at our chart, we are understanding their trading behavior, how they are trading. Yeah, so you have to understand, when a lot of money going to come into the market, what kind of behavior we're going to see on our chart. Yeah, that going to be a signal, that going to be a clue for you to get into the market. Yeah, it will not reverse when your indicator is showing you divergence, or when your indicator is showing you overbought, or where you have drawn your trend line. All right, things not going to work like that. Maybe this time price going to reverse from that trend line, but next time price not going to reverse from that trend line, and you're going to say that, oh, trend line is not working, or trend line is drawn wrong. No, trend line is just for informational purposes, and they are telling us that we are having that kind of pattern, and that pattern is just forming because of the behavior of the trader. And how those patterns work, we know because of the experience. We know about those patterns because of the experience we have, or we have seen those patterns in past, how they work. All right, so I hope you got my point. And let's look at the lower time frame, what you need to look for. So currently we are looking for it to break down that flag and give us that move in our room. Yeah, so we are having that wave which is just going down. So what you need to look for next week, this pattern formation, this simple expanding triangle, or simple ABC move, or whatever you want to call that, flat or whatever, simple ABC move, and that wave, one more move zone can appear over there. You can go after that short-term sell. All right, and once price is gonna come close to this bottom, watch for double bottom at this area. If price start to rise so aggressively, simply buy it. If you want me to show you an example, I can show you example from my past chart, so that you guys can get the idea what you need to look for from the bottom. Let me show you if it is not going to get down and going to break up strongly. Yeah, if it is going to break up aggressively, or market is going to open with gap and going to break up aggressively, simply buy. All right, buy it and hold your trade for longer term for upside. Okay, but what you need to look for, currently we are having a continuation formation. Yeah, it can go for one more move down, even can go beyond this bottom. So what you need to look for when it is going to form new low, simple aggressive move. I'm going to show you the example for that trade, so that for that wave which you need to look for from the bottom. If you see that, buy. If you don't see that, there is no buy. So wait and watch for that wave to appear over there at the bottom and then buy. All right, so let me show you the example here. What you need to look for at the bottom. Alright, so we were looking for one more move down when it was at the bottom at this area on 25th of August. Alright, so here we got the impulsive move. Yeah, we were looking for buy every time, and dollar yen was forming new low at these areas. We were looking for buy. That kind of wave you need to search over there. Alright, so once you see once you see that, buy. Yeah, these are the clues. People are trying to build their positions at these areas. All right, so search every time when it is forming new high, pushing up aggressively, buy. Yeah, if it is not going to do that, wait and watch. Go for short-term sell with the previous trend and look for buy. This is going to be the higher probability trade setup. That's why I'm spending some time on it, so that you guys can get a buy on it. All right, this is going to be a high potential trade setup in coming days. That's why I'm spending some time on it. All right, so that wave, even it can keep rising, it can keep pushing up, can break that top, can go further away from that top. All right, so first of all, you need to go for that trade. And if going to be aggressive, so aggressive, hold that trade for further upside up to 120, 124 or something like that. We'll talk about that in our weekly market outlook once that wave gonna start to appear over there. All right, so short term sell once price gonna form double bottom, buy, look for buy aggressive move and keep adding once you're gonna see continuation formation for further upside. The way we have traded here within these areas, if you remember. So Kiwi dollar, I hope you guys already into that trade from top, and unfortunately I haven't updated my idea. I posted, we were selling it in our room from that top. So the wave you guys need to look for on it, that wave. All right, that wave. Those who have traded on my chart from this area, they know what I'm looking for. All right, new low, Ben. Yes, new low can appear over there on the dollar yen. The way I have just spoken about that on in Friday meeting. All right, so that wave, guys, that wave, and possible one more up move within this area. We'll see that once price gonna get close to the bottom. So currently, if you are into that trade from top, somewhere here, wherever, you should be into that trade. If you are following me, you should be into that trade. If you are in, watch it to continue for further downside. If you are not in, then wait and watch for it to give you a continuation formation at this area and then breakdown of that bottom and further downside. All right, so let me show you the lower time frame so that you guys can get the idea what you need to look for. All right, so every time when Kiwi dollar is forming new high or testing the top, search the sell. Okay, don't go for buy on the Kiwi dollar for longer term. Search the sell. It will get down. It will not go back up. It will not form. Not going go above 0.75 or 0.76. It is not going go far away. All right, so just sell every time when it is just forming new high. So we are already into these trades from top, and I was posting my ideas. If you remember that, we were looking for this to continue. It slightly reversed. We were selling again from top. If you are in, watch it to continue. If not in, then search this flag. If it is going to appear over there, keep selling. Keep selling. Keep selling the Kiwi dollar for further downside high. So high potential trade setup. Yeah, it's a mixture. Yeah, it's not just a swing trading. It's a mixture. So we trade based on structure, pattern. A lot of things are there. It's not a swing trading. All right. So swing trading means that you are just looking for the next swing. So at some point we hold our trades more than a couple of months. All right. Okay. So we are not looking for swings. We are looking for waves. Waves. All right, if you know about something about waves, I'm sure you know something about the waves. Let me show the example. Yeah, so what we were looking for from bottom when the dollar, the Kiwi dollar at the bottom, wave. Bullish wave, that wave. Now we are looking for bearish wave from top. All right, from top. So as I have just explained that, watch a continuation formation, sell it. If not in, watch it. Okay, if in, watch it to continue for further downside. Yeah, definitely we're gonna just keep following me on the TV or following me on the Telegram, YouTube, everywhere. I'll keep posting the updates on this chart. The way I have just posted when we were having that wave from that top. These are the high potential trade setups. Okay, you guys have to be into these trades, yeah? So definitely we will search by continuation setups once we're going to see breakdown like that, the way we were trading at this area, if you guys remember that. Okay, so we'll add more. We'll keep updating about that. So best place to know about these setups, when to get in, where to get in, is the daily meetings. Yeah, so in daily meetings we talk about that, where to get in. You see that 22 February 20, 19, 16, 14, 13, 12. So within daily meetings we talk about how to get in, where to put stop placement, and what to set target, and what you need to do when structures are going to change, pattern is going to change, which is the high probability trade setup, which is less probability trade setup, or where to look for longer term, where to look for short term, all those things. Yeah, so the time frame at least should be 1 hour. Okay, so Aussie dollar and US dollar. Let me look at the pairs quickly. Seems to me I'm taking a lot of time and you guys are losing your interest. Yeah, and we haven't finished a lot of pairs. Let me talk about that. So basically my purpose is to show you something so that you can make some money, yeah, rather than just wasting your time. So you should be into that trade already, guys, if you are following me. Yes, yeah, so this you should be into that trade from that top. We are looking for it to break down and come somewhere here, at least up to that bottom, or give us one more move down after coming close to this area or that trend line. All right, so continuation. It will be available on YouTube. So currently it is live on the YouTube as well. So you need to know the channel. So you should be already into that trade from top. If you follow me on the TV, you should be already into that trade from top. These are the high probability trade setup, guys. You have to be into that these trade setups. If you are not there within these setups, you are missing a lot of money over there. Yeah, so you should be already into that trade from top when it was forming, these continuation formations on lower time frame. You should already be into that trade. So what is next? How you can trade? At least if you are following me on TV, you should be into that trade from this breakdown. Now it is going to continue for further downside. So what is next? So next is, if you are already into that trade, watch this ABC move and look for continuation to the downside. All right, this ABC move and continuation to the downside. Okay, so if it is not going to continue for the downside after forming that flag or simple zigzag or ABC move, whatever you want to call that, let the market come close to that bottom, go for short-term buy at this area, go for short-term buy. Yeah, if it is not going to continue after forming that ABC move, it is going to go back up, go for short-term buy, let the market come close to that area, simple ABC flat, and then sell again. All right, so you can buy for that trade. So next week you're gonna get this short-term trade and watch it for further downside. If it is going to get down, perfect, stay in. You should already be to that trade from that area. All right, so if it is not going to continue, take off short-term profit, let the market go back up, short-term buy, and sell it from here close to that top for the downside. All right, it's a bigger wave, the way we are tracking on it for the downside. All right, so currently we are having that flag which is just breaking down. We are looking for it to continue for further downside rather than going back up. All right, but one more bullish wave can appear over there within that flag formation. Eurocat, this is the trade you guys need to be into that. All right, so I'm talking about this trade since very long. So you should be into that trade from top. Okay, so next week just simply watch a continuation formation at this area and sell it. All right, so you should be already into that trade. Okay, watch continuation formation on lower time frame as much high as possible on lower time frame and sell it. This is the trade you have to grab. It can come somewhere here close to these area 148 or even 147. So huge potential gonna be over there. It's a longer term trade, high potential trade. Don't miss that trade. The EuroCAD. Same here on the CAD Chief. Don't miss that trade as well. So as I said last time, if you were following me, you should be my followers on TV, because if you are not my followers, you are missing a lot of setups, guys. Okay, so that wave we have gone through every week when that wave was appearing over there. Okay, so next wave is this. All right, next wave is that, something like that. So get ready, prepare for that wave, breaking out, look for that, look for buy. All right, so I was asking you to look for sell the cat chief when it was at the top. So you guys already be into that trade. So next trade is something like that, right? That wave. Okay, so get ready for buy from the bottom as much low as possible. Get into the market and hold your trade. What you need to look for on lower time frame, watch a continuation formation and buy. Trying to break up, watch a continuation formation and look for buy. Euro yen. Okay, so watch bottom, break up, look for buy. Yeah, so my longer term perspective is same. If you guys remember that, we are longer term bearish on the dollar, on the euro yen, and the wave which is just appearing over there from the bottom. But within that wave, we can see that correction and then down or back, price can go back up to that top. Yeah, we can trade if this is going to give us a correction, not going to give us an aggressive wave back to that top and going to give us a correction. We can trade on that correction as well for short term for buy. And once that correction gonna complete, we will be a seller again. Yeah, for that wave. Okay. All right. So for next week, watch that bottom, an aggressive move from the bottom and buy. Simply buy that. If you see breakout of this pattern, buy. Hold that trade. The way I was asking you to look for sell when it was there, if you remember that, yeah. So some traders were asking me on the trading view how to get into the market. Where the euro yen gonna go when it was at the top. Some were sold somewhere here and was getting frustrated about that, and were asking me where euro yen gonna go. When they have seen that wave, then they realize that which way market I was anticipating at that time. They made a lot of money. A couple of guys were getting frustrated on the USD yen as well. We were selling the USD yen, so big wave appeared over there. All right. So from bottom, impulsive move, buy for upside. If we not gonna see aggression, we're gonna see corrective wave going to go back up. We will search a continuation for the downside. The pound yen. Okay, so pound yen, one more bullish wave can appear over there. All right, so longer term, my longer term perspective is bearish on it, but that wave can appear over there. All right, so that bottom, watch that bottom. It is testing that bottom. It should not break down. It should stay above that bottom, that wave. All right. If it is going to break down, let the market clearly break down. We're gonna search a continuation formation and longer term sell gonna be over there on the pound yen. So that's gonna be secondary. First of all, you have to watch a bottom for buy. So let me look at the rand and gold and commodities and oil so that we can finish this very soon, because you guys are losing your interest because it's taking a lot of time, but it's very, very informational. Okay, because we are more than 1 hour. Okay, so that wave. All right, that wave and continuation. All right, so for next week, watch it to rise aggressively from the bottom and simply buy. All right, that aggressive move you have to keep eye. Yeah, it can keep pushing. Once you're gonna see that, simply buy the dollar rand and hold it for longer term. Very nice trade. Silver should come back to the bottom before going to buy for longer term. As you know that we are looking for this short term wave to complete first. All right, complete that wave and give us that buy. All right, so you can go for that short term sell, but that short term sell is slightly risky. All right, make sure you trade carefully. Okay, so gold, we are bearish on the gold for longer term. All right, let me show you. Longer term means we are looking for a C wave, bearish wave on it. So we want to see that wave before going to buy the gold. Yeah, so you can say that medium term, that wave we are looking for on the gold. All right, so it gave us a continuation formation, but went back up, and tested the top. We were looking for sell for next week. You guys need to pay attention on this correction. Okay, this correction, simple ABC move. Once it is going to complete that, sell this breakout and continuation to the downside, and watch that bottom. If it is not going to break down, take off your profit, go for that buy and watch that top. It can break up for one more move up, for one more bullish wave. All right, this triangle can appear over there. So if you have traded last time when we were having that triangle on the gold, you know what I'm talking about. All right, one more big breakdown and that wave can appear over there. Okay, so watch that bottom. That triangle can appear over there on the gold. Let me show you where we have traded on the gold when it was forming a triangle. All right, let me show you quickly. When it was forming that triangle broken down at that time. All right, so that wave can appear over there. All right, that triangle broken down, did not continue for further upside. So oil finally started to get down. Okay, for next week, only make sure you sell this breakdown. Okay, oil, make sure you sell the breakdown. We have gone through the catch here. Yeah, sell this breakdown. All right, strong breakdown, sell it and watch it to get back at this area, and one more move can appear over there. Short term sell, and once price is going to come close to the trend line, that strong sell. All right. Okay, so that one more bullish wave can appear over there. All right, so that trade, if it is going to break down, stay in for further downside. All right, so there is a flag, that flag, this 4R. Yeah, currently it is just pushing that flag, simply forming ABC move. It can do that again, can go for one more move, can test that top. So make sure you sell the oil only then when it is going to break down aggressively. Okay, if that breakout is going to appear over there, sell it. If not, short term flag, buy for that short term trade. Okay, and watch that top. Again, strong breakdown from top and sell it. US oil is quite similar like that. All right, you can see over there, US oil is quite similar like that. It can give us another flag and can keep pushing for upside. You can buy for that short-term trade. All right, make sure you sell only then when it is going to break down that flag aggressively. All right, for downside. So I have to skip some pairs so that you guys can see the setup. So Nasdaq 100 index is just rising. Yeah, so watch it to continue. Dow Jones, you should already be into that trade from bottom. I was showing you these setups since last week. In the last weekly market outlook, you should already be into these trades. Yeah, so now watch it to continue for further upside. Dow Jones, if you are not in, yeah, watch for buy here and continuation on the Dow Jones. Yeah, if it is not going to continue, going to get down, testing this area again, buy. Close your eyes, buy. Buy the S&P, buy the Nasdaq, whatever the indexes are there. I mean, these are the indexes which I'm showing you. Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Nike. Even you can buy the European indexes as well. Yeah, so watch this simple ABC move and buy. Okay, change in pattern formation and buy for continuation. If it is not going to continue, going to test that bottom, I have shown you that pattern, guys, if you remember before as well. All right, so going to test that bottom, buy the S&P 500 every time when it is just coming close to the 2500. Very high probability setups. Nike, one more move zone can appear over there. Yeah, if so, buy close to this area. you all know that what is my bigger structure, so I'm just going through quickly so that we can finish them on time. Okay, so this is the same structure, same like the previous week. We are looking for that wave. Okay, that is your wave. All right, like that. That is your wave. German 30, quite similar like that. All right, so quite similar like that. It is just pushing for upside. Watch it to continue for further upside. This to break up and simply buy. Okay, buy this breakout. If it is breaking, buy. If not, testing that bottom, buy at that bottom. All right, so you can buy the European stocks if you miss the buy setup on the Nasdaq 100 or S&P 500 from bottom. All right, so it is already going to continue. A UK 100 index is also quite similar like that. That breakout. Okay, buy. If not going to continue, take off, let the market come close to that bottom, buy. All right, so let me look at the Bitcoin so that we can finish. So Bitcoin, one more move zone can appear over there. All right, so let me look at the previous chart. All right, so this one more move down is just appearing over there. All right, that one more move down. So where you need to be interested to go for long once price gonna come close to that bottom. All right, so it is forming a correction at this area. That short-term trade, you can go for that short-term trade. You can sell, and once price gonna form double bottom or new low, buy the Bitcoin. All right, that short-term trade. So in case if it is not going to give you that wave and going to rise aggressively, going to break up that trend aggressively, simply buy and keep, adding more for further upside. In longer term, it will go back up to 20 or more than that. All right, so it has already tested almost 12,000 last week. So highly volatile coin. All right, highly volatile coin. So this short-term trade. Okay, so you are only going to buy when it is going to aggressively break up that trend. All right, after having a continuation formation, and then you are going to consider the buy setups. All right, so don't consider the buy setup. Consider this short term double bottom buy. All right, so Bitcoin Cash is quite similar like that. And most all coins, all Bitcoins are quite similar like that. All forming a same structure. One more move down, close to the 800 or 700 or 600, buy the Bitcoin Cash. It will go back up. Ethereum, yeah, one more move down within that. Yeah, similar like the Bitcoin. Flag, one more move down and look for buy once price gonna hit that bottom or going to form new low. It will go back up. It will go even beyond the 2000 in this year. So the other coins which I have just shown you at the start of the meeting, yeah, so pay attention on those coins. Okay, Ripple, Muna coin, this is the coin you guys need to look for. If you don't know how to buy, where to buy, Google it. YouTube, check it on the YouTube. This coin, Vergecoin, next Ripple, Muna, all these coins, yeah, all these coins. So all these coins are having same structure, same pattern, testing the bottom after giving us a rally and getting ready for the next wave, next moves. Don't miss these moves. All right, so don't miss these moves, don't miss these waves. Okay, specifically this coin. Okay, this will give you a lot of money. If you are going to spend $2,000 at least, it will give you 150K. All right, within 2018. So thank you very much, guys. for being with me. Any question? Is there any question? Yeah, if you want to join us, simply head to the website. There is information which is going to help you if you want to know anything about more our plan. Just send me a form over there, that form. Yeah, I will get back to you. So thank you very much. Enjoy your week. Have a perfect week, and get ready for the next week. Enjoy yourself. Thank you very much for being with me. We'll see you back next week. Until then, bye bye. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.